PEPETRY Coin on the verge of breakout or decline. On the 60-minute candle chart for PEPETRY, the price is slightly above the 200-day moving average of 0.00035. Currently, PEPETRY is trading at 0.000325556, just below recent highs. The 50-period moving average suggests short-term resistance, while a steady rise in volume implies strong buyer interest. However, a recent dip in trading volume might indicate slowing momentum. For example, during the past week's surge, PEPETRY's volume peaked at 240,801,905,89. The correlation between the moving average and trading volume suggests that price movements could accelerate if the volume increases once again. With the current price slightly below the 200-day MA, PEPETRY might be at a critical decision point between a new rally or a deeper correction. The Relative Strength Index, RSI, for PEPETRY stands at 46.9, indicating that the coin is currently in a neutral zone. Historically, when PEPETRY's RSI has dropped below 30, the price has rebounded, whereas RSI values above 70 have been associated with local price peaks. For example, when RSI reached 30 during a dip last month, PEPETRY bounced back by 15%. Currently, PEPETRY's RSI suggests no immediate overbought or oversold conditions, meaning the coin may consolidate before making another major move. The Stochastic Oscillator for PEPETRY sits at 79.56, signaling that the coin is approaching an overbought condition. Typically, values above 80 indicate an overbought market, leading to short-term pullbacks. In previous instances, when PEPETRY's stochastic reached similar levels, the price often corrected by about 5 to 10% within the following days. Therefore, traders should be cautious of a potential short-term dip unless PEPETRY breaks through key resistance levels. PEPETRY's MACD line is currently at 3.29E06, with the signal line at 3.46E06, indicating a possible bearish crossover. A bearish MACD crossover could imply a short-term downtrend, especially if the histogram continues to decline. For instance, in past instances when PEPETRY's MACD crossed below the signal line, the coin experienced a 7% drop. The current slight divergence suggests momentum is waning, and traders should watch for potential downward pressure in the next few sessions. PEPETRY's price is near the middle of the Bollinger Bands, with the upper band at 0.003309 and the lower band at 0.003137. Historically, when PEPETRY's price has moved to the upper band, volatility increases, often resulting in sharp price movements. Conversely, when the price has dropped to the lower band, the coin has typically rebounded. With the price near the middle, PEPETRY is in a consolidation phase, and the next major move could be driven by a breakout or breakdown from these bands. Traders should be mindful of potential volatility in the coming days. PEPETRY's price is currently near the 50% Fibonacci retracement level of 0.003211. In the past, this level has served as a strong support or resistance, depending on market conditions. For example, PEPETRY bounced off the 50% retracement level 2 weeks ago, gaining 10%. If this level holds, it could mark a base for the next upward move toward the 38.2% level at 0.003401. However, a break below the 50% level might signal further downside toward the 61.8% retracement at 0.003021. Looking at the daily candlestick chart and volume for PEPETRY over the past year, key highs and lows are evident. The high from 3 months ago was at 0.004015, while the low was 0.002407. The average daily volume has fluctuated between 150 and 250 billion, and price movements have followed volume surges. Recently, PEPETRY's price has remained range-bound between 0.000320 and 0.000330, with declining volume indicating a consolidation phase. If volume picks up, PEPETRY may test recent highs again. The 3-year weekly candlestick chart for PEPETRY shows key resistance at 0.004015 and support at 0.00024007. Over this period, PEPETRY's trading volume has steadily increased, especially during significant rallies. For instance, a major surge in volume 3 months ago pushed PEPETRY to its all-time high. Currently, the coin is consolidating, and the long-term volume trend suggests that PEPETRY could be poised for a significant move if it breaks through either resistance or support. General review: PEPETRY is in a critical phase, with mixed signals across multiple time frames. The RSI and Stochastic suggest short-term consolidation, while the MACD hints at a potential bearish crossover. However, the coin is trading near key Fibonacci retracement levels and is consolidating within the Bollinger Bands. With volume declining but the price holding steady above the 200-day MA, PEPETRY may be poised for a breakout or further correction. Traders should keep an eye on volume and price reactions to key levels, as these will likely determine the next major move for PEPETRY.